Different classes of society spend their money on different things. For example, rich people will usually buy more healthy foods than the poor. The poor will often spend more money on bills than anything else. At the same time, all groups waste their money, but they do so on different items. In this video, I will show you how poor people waste their money. Number 1. Homes beyond budget. Buying your home is one of the biggest days of your life. It's a place that you go to every day for comfort, relaxation, and it's the safest building you know. Because of this, you spend months trying to find the perfect home. You need enough space for a family and need to make sure you have your own space. With so much that you believe you need to have in your home, it's easy to exceed your budget. Number 2. Impulse shopping. How many times are you in the checkout lane and you look at all the candy bars, lighters, and other items? These are known as impulse purchases and are placed strategically so you buy them on an impulse. Your lighter for your candles is nearly out of the liquid, so you need to buy a new one. Now that you see it on the checkout lane, why not pick it up now? You need to tell yourself no to impulse items because they are the most significant ways you waste your money. Instead of buying that $3 lighter, you can find a different one on a dollar store for $1. That will work just as well. Number 3. Beautification. We all want to feel beautiful, and unfortunately, many poor people feel that rich women are naturally more attractive. They believe that this is true because rich women can afford to dye their hair regularly, wear the best makeup, and spend hours in the salon. In reality, most rich women don't do this. In fact, if you meet a female CEO at a local business, you may find that she is very little on makeup and not wearing a manicure. The myth that poor people believe that when it comes to rich and how they spend their money, looking beautiful is based on the way celebrities look and not the typical entrepreneur. Number 4. Giving their children fancy toys. Like most parents, you want to give your children everything they ask for. Of course, you don't do this because you also want to raise children that understand the value of a dollar, how to save, and realize that they don't need everything and whatever they want. However, it's hard when all their friends have phones, laptops, and Xboxes. While it is nice to treat your kids every now and then, giving in every time they want an expensive new toy, game, or device will run your finances dry. Plus, children will only focus on most of these items for a few weeks or months. The best option is to keep their fancy devices and toys to a minimum and wait until a special occasion, such as Christmas, to give it to them. Number 5. New trends. You have a daughter who is begging you for the latest fashionable jeans that cost over $100. You want her to have everything she needs, but she doesn't need these no matter how badly she thinks she does. It seems that every time you walk into the store, the jeans are staring at you and telling you that you can afford them if you try. The fact is, the jeans won't be as popular within a couple of months, and then your daughter will want that different pair. Fashion and trends change quickly and often overnight. If you want to start buying one item, you will need to purchase the next thing because you need to keep up with your neighbors. However, you can't afford the jeans as quickly as your neighbors can. You have other priorities for your finances. Number 6. Your health. One of the biggest mistakes poor people make is ignoring their health because they can't afford health insurance, the doctor bill, to fix a cavity or glasses. The problem is when you ignore problems with your health, they become more significant problems and much more expensive. No matter what the issue is, ignoring your poor health will not make the problem disappear. You need to put your finances in order the best you can and then focus on the priority at hand, which is getting yourself a doctor so you won't end up with a large hospital bill or operation later. Number 7. In-app purchases and games. You download a free game to play on your phone during your downtime. You are on level 6 when suddenly you run out of coins. You've become a bit addictive to this game, and you can't imagine taking the time to build up your coins so you can purchase the item. This is when the app tells you that there's a new sale and you can buy 1,000 coins for $9.99. You think about how much you can do with that many coins and how long it would take for you to build without paying and decide that $10 isn't that much money. Within a couple of days, you run out of the coins again, but this time you need to spend more money for less coins. By the end of the month, $150 went into your app when it could have gone for groceries, gas, or paying the electrical bill. Don't be ashamed if you fall into this trap, it happens to many people. However, you need to find a way to end the spending streak so you can focus on your priorities, even if it means deleting the game. Number 8. Gambling. This is seen as similar to the in-app purchases for many people when it comes to looking at it in terms of wasting money. Gambling can be anything from going to the casino to buying a lottery ticket. Sure, the chance of putting a dime into a machine and getting back $50 sounds great, but what will you do once you win just a little money? You think this is your lucky day and soon you're leaving a casino with less money than you came with. This doesn't mean you can't go to the casino, but you need to make sure two things before you go. First, you can afford to go to the casino. Just because you have money in your account doesn't mean you can afford to spend it on gambling. Second, you need to have a budget. Go to the casino with $20 and once you spend that money, get out of there. Number 9. The newest technology. In some ways, this is another way of keeping up with your friends. You want the newest and greatest technology because of all the features it gives you. On your phone, you get a better camera, thinner or bigger phone, and something that looks new and what other people want. But if you think about it, there is very little difference from the phone to the next. There's very little difference from one phone to the next. Even if you have the money to pay for a new phone, it doesn't mean you can afford it. It is important to remember the difference between having the money in your account and being able to afford the item. When your car needs maintenance, that is $800, and the new phone is priced at $800. What you can afford is to fix your car and not buy the new phone. Number 10. Banking. Have you ever looked at how much money you give your bank every year? Think about it. If your average 10 overdraft fees a month and each charge is $33, you are paying your bank $330 a month, and this comes to $3,960 a year. This is definitely money that is wasted just because you couldn't keep your checkbook afloat. At the same time, it's hard not to look at your bank and blame them because how are you going to get and stay out of the hole when they're taking so much of your hard-earned money? This doesn't mean that you withdraw all your money from the bank and stop using them. It means that you need to take control of your finances. Look at how much you make and create a budget, so you know that you will keep your account in the positive and avoid those overdraft charges. This is it for today. See you in the next video.